Good evening, and thank you for joining us on this busy Tuesday night. Tonight, extreme weather from coast to coast. Torrential rains and flooding here in the Northeast to record heat and deadly wildfires in the West. More than 58 million people are under excessive heat warnings and advisories in 7 states. Multiple wildfires are burning across California as firefighters battle the flames along with the brutal heat. Temperatures have topped the century mark for the 7th straight day, with the state capital of Sacramento expected to reach 115 degrees this afternoon. In the Northeast, it's rain and floodwaters causing the biggest problems. 2 straight days of storms dropped nearly a foot in parts of Rhode Island, while downpours as far south as Philadelphia have flooded roads and left drivers stranded. We have a lot of news to get to tonight, and CBS's Carter Evans will start us off from Hemet, California. Good evening, Carter. So are those firefighters making any progress?
Good evening. Yes, they're making progress. Right now, they're trying to steer this fire around the community. There used to be a home here. I met the family that lived inside. They said they barely had enough time to escape the flames. Others weren't so lucky because this fire just moved so fast. It's what firefighters fear the most: record-setting heat, parched land, and wildfires exploding in size. This fire raced down a canyon in Riverside County, just southeast of L.A. It moved too fast to evacuate everyone safely. The community has only one road in or out.
And unfortunately taken the lives of 2 civilians. It appears right now that those individuals were attempting to flee the area and were overcome by the fire.
Fire officials say the wind direction completely shifted.
It was just a disaster because this canyon hasn't burned for many years. And once it got into where the homes are at, the fire was already moving like a freight train.
And another fire near the Oregon border left this entire neighborhood in ruins. Throughout the state, California continues to endure its worst and longest heat wave in years. On Monday, an all-time high of 117 degrees in the San Francisco Bay Area. Record breakers that are straining the power grid to the breaking point.
We need 2 to 3 times as much conservation as we've been experiencing to keep the power on.
And the heat is more than just an inconvenience. Last year, more Americans died from extreme heat than from any other weather hazard. Far more than floods, tornadoes, hurricanes, or extreme cold. And there's little relief in sight. California just now is entering what is normally the worst part of its fire season. This extreme fire behavior seems to be happening a lot more frequently.
Correct, yeah. When we say evacuate, we mean evacuate. They don't have time to escape anymore. Fires could be right on top of you within seconds.
There's still no cause on this fire yet, but tonight Southern California Edison says some of its electrical equipment could have played a role. And right now, fire inspectors are behind me. They've roped off an area near those utility poles for further inspection. Tonight, California's governor is telling people not to let their guard down. He says we're now headed into the worst part of this heat wave. Norah?
An urgent warning there, Carter Evans. Thank you very much.